Do you feel anxious and consistently overwhelmed with your never-ending to-do list? Have you started to procrastinate due to feeling overwhelmed? Today, I want to share the top 4 steps that you can do to help you get organized when you're feeling overwhelmed. Welcome to Jessica Ran TV for the best personal growth, branding, and productivity advice so you can design your best life. Do subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video each week on a Wednesday. Now, we all feel overwhelmed at times. To explain what overwhelm is, it's a lot like this glass of water here, filling up with every thought, feeling, responsibilities from our job, school, to-do lists, other people's agendas, and demands from friends, family, and social media. You continue to take on too much work or take on more responsibilities to a point it overflows. Now, this glass represents your mind. When it is full of unnecessary worries, it overflows to a state of uncertainty. And when your mind is full, it does nothing except lead us into procrastination, have feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, negative thoughts, anger, fear, or even guilt. So what do we need to do? Rest, reflect, and release by emptying our minds. Now, the best way to empty our mind is to put pen to paper and write down every single task, errand, event, everything that you need to do, write it down. So now that you've got your list, categorize your list by areas of life that matter to you. What I do is I use 3 different colored pens. So I use red for work, I use green for health and fitness, and I use purple for my personal tasks. So if you can't figure out what areas of focus matter to you, ask yourself these questions. What does your perfect day look like? What areas of focus truly matter to you? My example, it's my work, my personal life, as I have personal responsibilities and obligations, and health and fitness goals are the key areas of focus for me right now. So once you've decided your categories, you may have more than 3. You'll then want to go through your list and circle your absolute top 3 priorities that you need to get done for that day. Then schedule in when you're going to complete your top 3 priorities and create boundaries in your life by time blocking. Here's an example. I have a home-based business, so I don't get distracted by life. I allocate 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. each weekday to focus on completing work tasks only. My top 3 priorities would be to pack and send orders, make sales and follow-up calls, and then after I will exercise daily. Now, I've got a question for you. Leave a comment below and let me know what are your top key areas of focus. So now that you know how to organize your day by focusing on being present for that particular day, what about the rest of the list? You know, the tasks and the errands that you wrote down? Here's what you're gonna do. Ask yourself these questions. Are there tasks and errands that you can delegate? And then circle them and create an action list as in who you'll delegate this task to. Now, for example, every 2 to 3 weeks, I need to mow my lawns, but my section is quite large and it's too time consuming for me. So instead of myself doing this, I will delegate the task by hiring someone to mow the lawns for me. Are there tasks and errands you can automate? Another example, I have an online product-based business. Therefore, I like to automate a large part of my online sales process so I can focus my time and energy on setting up these systems and packing to send out orders. Are there tasks you can cross off because, well, they simply do not even matter? If it's not going to move you closer towards your goals, bring joy and peace into your life, then let it go and learn to say no. Now, the most important thing to remember to avoid overwhelm is to plan for the day ahead and be present for each day. Don't think about what you've got to do tomorrow until you need to plan for tomorrow. One thing I do each day is a ramp up and a shutdown ritual. I have one for my professional work allocated time and one for my personal time, which could also be known as a morning and nighttime shutdown routine. So I highly recommend watching How to Create a Morning and Evening Routine if you're not quite sure how to get started. And to help you get organized in your day-to-day life, I've developed a product called the Key Planner, which is an undated personal organizer and journal. So below is a link below from my heart to you, which is a digital sample that you can download. You'll have the tools that you need to get organized and plan out your days with intention. Also, if you want to grab the hard copy edition of the Key Planner, we ship worldwide and you can check out in your preferred currency. All you need to do is head to thekeyplanner.com. Click at the top of the header to download a free digital sample, which will be delivered straight to your inbox with a discount to get 10% off. Now I must ask, did you like this video? If so, let me know by liking it below, subscribe and share it with your friends, your work colleagues, or anyone you know expressing they're feeling overwhelmed and may have just too much to do. Remember, when you're able to focus on each day by being present and patient, comes an inner peace. Therefore, present plus patience is peace, and that is how you get organized without overwhelm. Thank you so much for joining me here on Just Korean TV, and I'll catch you next week on another episode. Bye for now.